Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you're like me, you've been closely watching the San Francisco 49ers as they gear up for what promises to be a pivotal 2025 NFL season. And let me tell you, there's a lot to unpack here. The Niners, as you all know, are a team with a glorious history of success. A team that's been to the Super Bowl multiple times in recent years. But even with all that excellence, they find themselves in a bit of a tricky spot heading into this season. You see, the roster still has some holes, some glaring areas where they need to improve if they truly want to contend at the highest level. And one of those critical positions is the cornerback spot, an area that could make or break their defensive effectiveness in 2025. They've already made some moves, like re-signing Brock Purdy to a massive contract extension, which shows how much they trust their young quarterback. That's a huge vote of confidence in Purdy, and it signals that the front office is all in on him as their franchise guy. But beyond the quarterback, the team's success hinges heavily on their defense, especially the secondary, which has always been a cornerstone for the 49ers' championship runs. And right now, that secondary needs a boost. Diamador Lenoir, who's been solid, is their primary cornerback, but outside of him, the options are a little thin and inexperienced. The backup on the other side is Renardo Green, who's just entering his second season, coming off his rookie campaign. Green has potential, no doubt about it, but he's still young and needs to show consistency before you can fully rely on him as a starter. And let's not forget about the slot cornerback position. That's even more uncertain. The guys they have there, Tree Brown, Upton Stout, and Surin Neal, are decent players, but none of them inspire the kind of confidence you want in a defense that's aiming for a deep playoff run or a Super Bowl title. The truth is, the 49ers need more seasoned, reliable players in the secondary to elevate the entire unit. This is where the potential signing of Mike Hilton comes into play, and it's a move that could really make a difference. Now, I want you to understand why this signing could be a game changer. Mike Hilton, who's been a free agent lately, brings a wealth of experience and a track record of success in the NFL. Over his 8 seasons in the league, Hilton has proven to be an incredibly versatile and impactful player. He's recorded a total of 444 tackles, which shows his ability to be around the ball, and he's also allowed just 379 receptions, over 538 targets, which is pretty solid considering the volume of targets he's faced. Hilton's coverage skills are especially relevant for the 49ers because they desperately need someone who can excel in the slot. He's known for his quickness, agility, and football IQ, making him a perfect fit for the modern NFL secondary, where the slot corner role has become increasingly important. What makes Hilton even more valuable is his ability to be a gadget player. That term, in football, refers to a player who can do multiple things well: cover, blitz, and create turnovers. Hilton's blitzing ability is notable. He's recorded 77 pressures and 14 sacks over his career. That's a significant number for a defensive back, and it shows he can be used as a weapon in blitz packages. Imagine him lining up in the slot, or even coming from the outside to pressure the quarterback, disrupting the timing of opposing offenses. That kind of versatility is exactly what the 49ers need to add to their defense, especially as they look to enhance their pass rush and secondary coordination. Adding Hilton to the fold would not only boost the talent level, but also bring a veteran presence to a relatively young and inexperienced group. The importance of experience in the NFL cannot be overstated, especially in high-pressure situations like playoff games or crucial divisional matchups. Hilton's leadership and calm presence could be exactly what the 49ers need to tighten up their secondary and improve their overall defensive efficiency. Looking at the bigger picture, the 49ers' defensive philosophy has always been about speed, versatility, and aggressive playmaking. They want players who can do multiple things: cover, rush, and create turnovers. Hilton checks all those boxes. His ability to cover well in the slot is a critical need, especially considering the division rivals they face, like the Seahawks and Rams, who have dynamic passing attacks. The 49ers secondary, with Hilton in the mix, could become one of the league's most formidable units, capable of shutting down even the most potent offenses. Of course, signing Hilton isn't just about plugging a hole, it's about elevating the entire defense. The 49ers have a talented front seven, with stars like Nick Bosa leading the pass rush. But football is a game of cohesion, and the secondary is the last line of defense. If they can lock down receivers and prevent big plays, it'll give their pass rush even more room to operate. Hilton's experience and skills would help them do exactly that. Now, it's important to also consider the team's overall strategy heading into this season. The 49ers are all in on their core players, but they recognize the importance of bolstering their secondary to stay competitive against high-powered offenses in the NFC. The addition of Hilton could be a strategic move to enhance their versatility and depth, especially as injuries are always a concern in the NFL. Having a proven veteran who can step in and make an immediate impact is invaluable. And let's not forget the timeline. Hilton is still a free agent, which means the 49ers have an opportunity to sign him before training camp or even during the preseason. That timing is crucial because it allows him to integrate into the team's defensive schemes early on, building chemistry with other defensive backs and understanding the coaching staff's expectations. This kind of move could be the final piece in the puzzle for San Francisco's defense, making it more formidable and flexible. As fans, we all want to see our team succeed, and that's why moves like this are so exciting. They show that the front office is proactive, willing to make bold decisions to ensure the team's success. The 49ers have a talented roster, but the addition of a player like Mike Hilton could be the spark that pushes them from good to great, from a playoff contender to a legitimate Super Bowl favorite. It's about the details, the little things that can turn a season around, and Hilton's signing might just be one of those details. So, as we keep an eye on this potential signing, it's worth noting how it fits into the bigger picture of the 2025 season. The NFC West is stacked, with teams like the Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals all trying to make their mark. The 49ers, with their strong core and now the possibility of adding a veteran like Hilton, could have the edge in experience and talent. If they manage to secure his services, it could be a move that defines their season and beyond. For now, we wait and watch, but one thing is for sure, this is a story that could shape the NFC West for years to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential signing of Mike Hilton? Do you believe he's the missing piece for the secondary? How do you see him fitting into the team's defensive scheme? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions are incredibly important to us and to the future of the 49ers. Remember, this team always keeps us on the edge of our seats, and every move they make is worth analyzing and discussing. I'll be back soon with even more updates, so make sure to stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. Whether it's roster moves, game analysis, or future predictions, I've got you covered. Thanks for being part of this passionate community, and as always, go Niners!